MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. The Yanks find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
High in the air out to center field. Rutherford has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now, just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. LeMahieu, base runner at first with 1 out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Here it comes, 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And this throw gets away from him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's a .333 hitter. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Domingo Germán gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Germán, sneaky, quick fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch, though, is the changeup, and it's an advanced changeup for such a young pitcher. Good mix of pitches. One of the things he does, he attacks the strike zone. When he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Pops this one up. Ford shading to his right. 1 out. At the plate, Danny Mendick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch taken several inches below. Below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Moncada is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 1-1 the count now. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Ready now, Eloy Jimenez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The set and the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Mike Ford. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
The pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
Andujar.
First offering on its way. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Mazzara. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player. Not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Andujar Ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. No balls and a strike to count. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Rutherford is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Second base.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Yankees. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Lays off 1-0.
Realmuto.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Herman is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Right side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Luke Voigt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-0.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So stepping in, Torres 0 for 1 here in the early going. 4-1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Rutherford is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Odor, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rougned Odor is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Ford has got it, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. And that ends the inning. So they're held in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, no outfielder.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Andujar is there, one away. Striding in, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Jose Abreu will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. And he takes ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That's wide, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1. Bullet back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Torres blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The run scores from second make it 5-1. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored, and we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
the center fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
A ball and no strikes. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Down into left center for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. Bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the White Sox 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Back in standing. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. To short, hit hard. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This is pulled into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle.
Now batting, left fielder, Team Jimenez.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag, and it's a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
From the belt, the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So here's Jose Abreu. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Florio is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready for another shot now. Blake Rutherford. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good down.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 3-1 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
On the ground up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 5-2. Steve Cishek will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Into the box now, Mike Ford. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
I think they're way past due. Changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Number 14.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. To third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batter.
Jay Spry trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. And that misses ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees. Davy Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Nick Madrigal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. So now to the plate, Danny Mendick. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
1-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Yoan Moncada is on deck. And the count will be full. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Florio is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. 1-0 count. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Still 8-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Looped out towards short, and 1 gone. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Count even now at 1-1. Gio Urshela will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High and deep to right. Mazzara is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. This is skied into short left center. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. Gio Urshela will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eloy Jimenez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And another foul ball. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. And he fouls this one off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at-bat, making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at-bat right here.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still 8-2. Art Warren comes on to pitch now, hoping for
the White Sox, number 43, Art Warren.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right?
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Miguel Andujar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ball 3. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Aaron Bummer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Francisco Cervelli will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Yankees 9 and the White Sox 2. Now to the plate, Jose Abreu starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Tyler Lyons will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Rutherford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Popped up. Torres waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slow grounder to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Domingo Germán earns the win, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the White Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.